And here we are at the beginning of the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. And I have Lynne with me today. We got some exciting news. We do like to kind of talk about the first of the month, the show. We always give a shout out for birthdays, anniversaries, whatever anybody's celebrating. We like to just honor that and wish them the best. So, happy birthday, happy anniversary, whatever you're celebrating in January. It's a good year, and just carry on. So, the big news today.
Is anybody else celebrating?
Yeah, anybody else celebrating, any birthdays. But we're also going to be, I guess, passing the torch.
Transitioning.
That's a good word. I'm going to be retiring and moving where it's a little bit warmer. And Lynne has agreed to continue doing some Tai Chi and Qigong.
Yep.
So she brings more Qigong.
Yep.
And again, it's great for everyone. So all the followers that we have now, you'll be able to. Again, it's for everybody. So
Yep.
you just work at your level. Tell them that's it, right?
Well, I'm 75.
Okay. Well,
So-
work at.
You know, I'm not going to do anything that's like bizarre because
Yeah.
I can't myself.
Yeah. But when we do the Tai Chi and the Qigong, we tell it it's an internal martial art. So it's how you feel internally, and you want to try to improve on that. So internally, physically, or internally with the mind.
I think
Because
it-
you should exercise the
both.
mind.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I just think that just moving is so important. I mean, like I find if I prop my iPad on my knees and watch a movie
Right.
or something that's in a serial with, episodes, and knit, 2.5 hours later, I'm like, oh,
You
no,
forgot to
I've
move.
got to stand up now.
Yeah.
So moving's just to get up and move.
Mm.
And if you just get lost or confused or whatever, just keep moving.
Yeah.
Just move.
Yeah. And it's, if you're looking for something, a hobby, something like that, you could make this show or this, the idea of exercise, just think of it as a hobby. Don't think of it as work. And, we're,
no, it's
we're
fun.
kind of on the back nine here of work. And it's retirement, and you want to find hobbies. You
Yeah.
want to find that. But for everybody else that's out there, it's, the students and
Yeah.
people that are in the workforce, Tai Chi is for everybody. You're going to need it just to help center yourself. And
Yeah.
I see that a
Yes.
lot with people.
Yeah.
If you really have to be centered, and it's not all about sports. It isn't
And that's not easy.
to center yourself. No, it's I don't know. It's been around for thousands of years. It's got to do something.
I don't know what you were like around between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but my hair was on fire.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
and sometimes I just found that I said, okay, no, you just had to take some time
yeah.
and just, bring it in and calm it down.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, one of my guests I had, another Ron, and we were talking, and he's a Tai Chi martial art instructor as well as an author, and very great, nice guy. You can go back and look for that show. But he has a great meditation practice, and the simple idea is you just think of the number 3 and visualize it, and just say it internally yourself, just 3, 3, 3. And just feel how relaxed you are after
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
Now take that feeling of, okay, that worked, I'm relaxed. Now just go 2 and go deeper. And then I tell you, when
What
you
a
get
great thing.
to 1, level 1, it's like, wait a minute, where am I? Am I sitting in a chair or not? But the idea is not to rush.
Oh,
You got to get to.
and that's hard too.
It is right, right, because again, it's you silly Americans. We want add water, stir, done.
Yes, and I find I say to myself, okay, you're going to take an hour and you're going to do this, and you don't have anything else to do. Nothing else is important. You take this hour, and if you just do one thing, if you just take forever, just moving one, that's fine. Just slow down.
Right.
It's really hard to slow down.
And it's hard to. I don't want to say it's hard to teach that to somebody.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
Because
if you can.
you can. It's because you're breaking a habit.
Okay, yeah.
The habit is, all right, do 10. Do 10. Give me some weights. Do 10. Do
Right.
10. I'd rather just do 3. And pause, and because there's a lot happening going slow. Everything's firing, the neurons and all that.
Right.
And your mind, it's going to start to wander, so you got to keep it
Yep.
controlled and keep it in. And it's okay if it starts to fly off, whatever, but you just bring it back. So that's the thing. You can never do it wrong, because
Right.
it's always adjusting.
Right.
And I'm still waiting for that. I did it perfect.
Oh,
Because it's
let me know.
whatever you do, you
Let me
can
know.
always find, oh, no, I didn't have my foot turned out. Or, no, my elbow was out to the side too much. So you really just kind of fine tune it the best you can. But even the, quote, wrong one is still good. Because you're
Yes,
moving.
because I've read and it says it really doesn't matter a whole lot if your hand's in the wrong place or something.
Yeah.
Because it's between you and your hand and the motion, and it's a lot. It's so simple and it's so complex.
Yeah.
That's the irony of the whole thing.
Right, yep.
I did want to say that one of the great things about Northbridge Community TV is that, I don't know, there's a set time, I think, when they air these shows.
Correct,
But
yeah.
you can go back and see it anytime you want.
Right, and that's, yeah.
So
I'm guilty of that.
So,
I don't
yeah.
run home to watch myself, no, but
Yeah,
you
so
can,
if you want to, do it 3 times a week or 7 times a week, you can. And I just think that's really neat.
Good. All right, why don't we get up and give them a little mini
Sure.
class now? All right.
That's the favorite thing, is moving.
That's just it, okay. So the gentle idea of gentle movement is that idea of just relaxing, knees are slightly bent, and all we're doing is just twisting at the torso or the hips, and we're just gently just,
I think there's a big difference
What?
with how easily you twist between locked knees and soft knees. I'm going to sneeze.
okay, yep, yeah, the knees should be bent and the back should be straight. And see what the arms, they're moving because, I'll exaggerate a little bit. I'm not using the shoulders. And again, we'll get to a shoulder warm up, but this is a nice, I would say it's a total body.
Oh, yeah. And how many different things the amount of different places I've gone to in YouTube,
Yeah.
and this is standard.
Okay.
This is
And
a real
again, I'm
basic.
like, no, I'm picking up like little things. Oh, no, I didn't breathe. I forgot to keep, yeah. So just keep doing them. And this is a nice one to do 30 seconds, maybe, something like
Well,
that.
even if you've been
You could
sitting
do
in
it for
a
3
chair and
minutes.
watching your movie and
Yeah.
knitting, when
Yeah.
you stand up and
Yeah.
you're all sort of, stiff and crampy,
Yeah,
all you got to do is this.
yeah. So you could even do it 3 minutes if you want.
Yep.
Add a little shoulder.
And you can do it sitting down.
Yes, yeah. We have students that are either in a chair or, they are in a wheelchair
Yep.
for whatever reason, but we'll just finish up. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then a nice little shake. And if you can, the bouncing is important too.
Yes.
And we talk about that, just that the lymphatic system in the
Yep.
body doesn't have a pump. So the movement, the squeezing, the bouncing is the pump for that. We have the heart, pumps the blood. We got the lungs pumping oxygen like that, but there is no pump for that lymphatic system.
Right, and that's why when we do this,
The tapping, yep,
You know, it helps.
get things moving. So, what's another little warm up we can show them?
how about the three times?
3 times, okay.
I like that one a lot.
All right, this is a qigong. We borrow from the qigong world. Is that idea of, again, that slow, concentrated, lifting the arms, almost like if there was a string on them and somebody up there was lifting me up. And then the palms face each other. And just let all that just sort of just fill the body, just sort of wash right down, just like that. And again, just keep the elbows out and bring it up to the heart. Nice breath in and exhale. Keep the back straight. Repeat that to the heart. And this time we're going to send it out. And then bring it back in, reload, and drop back down. Those were the 3 moves. We'll repeat it. So it's up. And when we talked about this one, you don't overthink the breath. If you need to take 2 or 3 breaths in between, but if you get 1 full breath in, that's great. And don't let it out too quick. You want to have it out. If you do, just take another breath in and into the heart and roll it out to give away. Bring it back in and see if you can feel the energy or the chi from the earth drawing it up and really start to, again, that slow idea of drawing that energy up, making that energy ball and dropping it down, letting it fill the body. That energy goes where it's needed and then recycles back into the earth. So we can draw it back up and fill the heart with all that nice energy and just let it just drop back down, bring it up, and just give it away. Because the more you give, the more you get. And then we return back to our mountain position. And we can do a little namaste if you'd like. And then we step out and we plug back into the earth. What a view here, huh? This is great.
Yeah,
We're
and I'm not even freezing cold.
No, nice fresh air out here in maybe the Alps. I don't know where we are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's pretty.
Okay, so those are just some of the warm-ups. And then, again, the total body one is that 500 claps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the idea of, again, waking up the cells, getting the blood flowing. And notice how we're going down the inside of the arm. We come up the outside of the arm and then down. And then we go to the other arm. And when you follow along, that's great. If you remember these and you want to do them at home, you want to do 8, 9 times, that's fine. You want to make it a brushing motion, that's fine. If you really want to, let's go, wake them up. That's the goal. And then we go to the legs, same idea. It's that idea of energy flows down the outside of the leg and up that inside of the leg. And exhale, and bring it up. We'll do it one more time.
Yeah.
If you can get to your ankle, that's fine. If you can't, don't worry about it. Then we like to go into the back area.
The best one.
This is the best one, you're right. Turn around, show them. There we go, that little sort of belt kidney area. And I like making a little knuckle sandwich there and really kind of...
I feel this from the top of my head to my toes.
Oh, it does. It's
love
really
it.
one of the favorite ones to do. And then we want to bring that around into the lower power center that we have. And just, you can again gently, doesn't have to be hard at all. We can bring it up to the sides a little bit, but we're working this whole sort of belt area. We did the back, now we're gonna do the front and the sides. And you could actually, you know, build up to a point where you want to have some strength, I guess, or, you know, be able to take a little shot in the side here without it crumbling you. So then we want to find this center line and come up that center line and go out just above right here, the clavicles. Great time to remember that breath in, breath out. Next is around to the base of the spine, and gently, when we tap the head over the top, now we want to work under the eyes, that eye socket area. Again, these are all gentle movements, okay? And then under the nose is another area. We'll talk a little bit about acupressure points. On the chin. And then take this hand and bring it up. And again, we talked about the lymphatic system, the lymph nodes. They're all over the body, but they're clustered more under that arm and down. Do it one more time. Start up high and work that area under the arm. This is great.
It's all great.
It is all great. Now we want to balance and do both sides. Again, if you're sensitive, this could be a brushing move as well. Good. Now we don't want to forget, we do the fingertips. There's a lot of little nerve endings, energy points, different things we call it. Don't get all hung up on names and meridians and all that stuff, okay? Now we're going to just hit the side of the hand. We call it karate chop. Oh, you can get a karate guy. We were talking earlier about guests to have and explain and maybe show them a better karate chop. And just balance, get both sides. And I like this wrist one too.
Yep.
It's just nice to just let them connect and they come back. And just come out and come back. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And there's that shake. And if you can bounce, keep your balance. That's the important thing. Excellent. So always have a chair or a wall, something for different practices. It's there if you need it. Okay. Let's see. What can we show them? Either a Tai Chi move or a Qigong move.
You know, what I was thinking about was when I was doing wave hands like clouds this morning, and how your hands don't move, but it gives an illusion that they do.
That's a good word, illusion. So let's do the wave hands like clouds. So one hand is going to be on a hip, and this is where we kind of have to go through that little checkpoint of where we're going to keep the back straight, knees are slightly bent, keep the chin tucked in. These are all little fine-tuning points. So as I start to just gently shift that weight over, as you turn the body at the same time, bring that hand up and just let the elbow drop. And now as I shift that weight, turn the body, the illusion of the hand, excellent point, and then drop it down. So you see which foot is heavy, which foot is light with that weight shift. Up. And there's your breath. There's your exhale. There's your down. Do it one more. So it's a little push up, over, and down. Good. And you can do both sides. For those of you that the goal on this one is both hands doing it at once. So let's do a little bit of that one. So we'll get in the position. So the hand that was on the hip, drop it this time. So the legs are doing that same thing and the torso is doing the same thing. We're shifting the weight. We're turning the body. Both hands are coming across. Then they do that shift and come up and come down. So you notice I'm dropping a little bit, and I'm coming up just a little bit. Drop. And again, with the idea of going slow, you want to feel that resistance. Resistance of if there was rope or string here, and I'm trying to pull, and the elbow is doing that same thing, kind of push through a wall. And then that pushing down, that pulling up, that pulling across. That's the goal, is to get to that point. And then we can show another time the legs. Because you want to get the arms going, and the legs, it's sort of like, just like a crab walk almost.
Yeah,
You
I
just,
was about to say
yeah,
that.
you just step out and step in. You step out
Toe heel,
and step in. Yes, you're on your toe
toe heel.
and step in. Okay, let's go with the hands. Let's just show them.
All right.
So ready? We're going to step out and wave. Step in, reload, step out and wave. It's simple. It takes a little coordination, and make sure you have
I'm
enough
not used to
room.
going right.
Yeah, yeah.
In the 24 form, we go left. And that to me is like, you know,
Yeah, so it's something different for you.
it's got my muscle memory and I've got all that.
Yeah, but with the classes, it's watching somebody else's video or what. The basics are the basics, and again, that's really what I strive. And it's not just with Tai Chi. If you know the basics of carpentry, okay, maybe you won't be able to build a house, but you could jump on the crew and kind of know what's next when he does this or he does that, or you're not asking 100 million questions on how to do it. It's like, I thought you knew what to do, but if you could follow along because you know the basics. Or musicians, I think that might be a better example. You can play clarinet or whatever, and you sit in on a band. Okay, let's play this. Okay, you got the melody, okay, and you're able to follow along
Yeah.
and jump in and,
You ever played an instrument?
a long time ago.
What was it?
I did drums and I did the accordion, imagine that. People that knew me, I played the accordion.
I played the recorder for a while and really enjoyed it, but I have absolutely no music in me at all.
Yeah,
So I don't remember it. I played Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, I don't know, hundreds of times, and I still needed the sheet music. So I have no music in me at all, and it's a huge regret,
yeah,
because I love music, and the fact that I can't make it myself is just blah.
yeah. And again, the music therapy. Pick a song that you like, or you could, go on YouTube and just put in meditation music.
Yep.
And you have that music playing, and that helps you again, that
Yes.
calming. And when you're calm, you're still aware of everything. Don't think
Yeah.
so much that it's going to be something that you're going to get, lose whatever benefit that you
Dear
have.
me.
So, anyway, that was a Tai Chi emergency calling in. So, get off my mountain.
Now I'll know with this show not to wear my watch or to silence my phone.
All right.
Things I got to learn.
Yep.
You'll be patient with me, everybody.
Yep. And that's the great thing too. Don't hold back a question,
Oh, God, no.
because it's 90% of the time someone else is kind of thinking that same thing. And by you asking a question, you're listening better than just following along and trying to remember everything. So
One of the best ways to learn something is to teach it.
is to teach it.
I
right.
taught calligraphy for years, and I got, you just get better
Yeah.
by doing that. I did, and because you had to.
Yeah. Yeah. So all the moves that we do, follow along the best you can, and realize you are going to get better if you stay consistent. And it's just, again, I like using analogies. It's just, oh, you take these vitamins. Well, you take one, maybe after a week of taking them, oh, I do notice I'm feeling better, or my nails are stronger, or
Yeah.
just that. So and you don't chug the whole bottle at once too to get the. No, you got to be consistent.
Well, let's
see
see,
results.
6.5 years I've been doing this
Yeah.
with you. And I used to have to sit on the bed to put on my blue jeans. And now I can stand up in the middle of the floor
Look
and
at that.
put my blue jeans on.
That's balance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very good. All right.
yeah. I do that. I stand in the wait for the deli to slice my things.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm standing there like this.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody thinks I've got a problem if they saw it, but you just to get those minutes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You want to make the best of your time, and again, don't
Oh,
spend
I'm good
your
at
time.
wasting time.
Yeah, don't waste your time arguing or being upset with somebody, because you're better than that. You just want to, again, be better and make people wonder why is he in such a good mood? Why is she smiling all the
Well, you
time?
always are.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the illusion. No.
No, that's
It's-
one of the reasons that the classes work so well.
Yeah.
Is because you were just so good at, new people would come in, and I know, because I was
Mm-hmm.
there, like, and, you just didn't make people feel stupid or
Yeah.
uncoordinated, or, you were just very, even when you corrected, you did it nicely.
Okay, yeah. Well, for the new people, and we want to give a plug in to the Plumber's Place, Northbridge, home of the Northbridge
Yes.
Senior Center. Mondays at 11, Lynn is going to be doing the class there.
Yep.
So there's a base group of people that are great. Again, join us if you can on Mondays at 11. If not, catch Lynn over here on the TV.
I'm
All
not
right.
scary.
Don't be scared.
I'm not
All
scared.
right.
No, I'm not scared. I'm not a scary person.
Until next time, this is Tai Chi for you.